Hello everyone, welcome to my math channel. This is Mr. Mahmoud explaining Algebra 2, and this is chapter 1, lesson number 1, solving linear equations. Let's begin by this example. Write an algebraic expression to represent the verbal expression 7 less than a number. 7 less than a number. 7 less than a number means n minus 7, or you can say x minus 7. Example 1b. Write an algebraic expression to represent the verbal expression the square of a number decreased by the product of 5 and the number. Again, the square of a number decreased by the product of 5 and the number. Of course, the word square of a number you can say this is, for example, if we choose x, so it will be x power 2. Decreased by means minus. Product of 5 and a number, 5 and the same number they mean, so this is like 5x. So let's see the solution now. It's x power 2 minus 5x. Now it's your turn. Try to pause the video and choose. Then we will solve it. Write an algebraic expression to represent the verbal expression 6 more than a number. 6 more than a number. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, it is B. Write an algebraic expression to represent the verbal expression 2 less than the cube of a number. 2 less than the cube of a number. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, it is A. Another example. Write a verbal sentence to represent 6 equals negative 5 plus x. 6 equals negative 5 plus x. So we are going to say 6 is equal to negative 5 plus a number. 6 is equal to negative 5 plus a number. Write a verbal sentence to represent 7y minus 2 equals 19. 7y, nothing between the 7 and the y here means multiply. So you can say the product of 7 and a number decreased by 2 is 19, or equals 19, or is equal to 19, is up to you. Or you can simply say 7 times a number minus 2 is 19. Now this is your turn to solve. What is a verbal sentence that represents the equation n minus 3 is equal to 7? Pause the video, try to answer, and here comes the accurate answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, it's supposed to be A. The difference of a number and 3 is 7. What is a verbal sentence that represents the equation 5 equals 2 plus x? A, B, C, or D? Yes, it must be D. 5 is equal to the sum of 2 and a number. Now, this is a very important table. You need to remember this very well. What is the reflexive property for any real number A? A equals A. Of course, any amount is equal to itself, like B plus 12 is equal to B plus 12. We call it reflexive. So reflexive when an amount equals itself. Now the symmetric. Symmetric for all real numbers A and B. If A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. It's logic. If A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. So we call it symmetric. So 18 equals negative 2n plus 4. For sure, negative 2n plus 4 is equal to 18. Now the transitive. The transitive for all real numbers A, B, and C. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to, it's like a chain. A equals B and B equals C. So A, the first one, is equal to C, the last one. It's called transitive. Like if 5p plus 3 is equal to 48 and 48 is equal to 7p minus 15, so for sure 5p plus 3 is equal to 7p minus 15. It's called transitive. Substitution. If A equals B, then A may be replaced by B and B may be replaced by A for sure. For example, if 6 plus 1 multiplied by x equals 21, I can replace 6 plus 1 by 7. This is called substitution because we replaced 6 plus 1 by an equal amount. So whenever you're replacing by equal amount, it's called substitution. So remember these properties very well: reflexive, symmetric, transitive, substitution. Name the property illustrated by the statement A minus 2.03 equals A minus 2.03. An amount is equal to itself, so it is reflexive property of equality. Name the property illustrated by the statement if 9 equals x, then x equals 9. If A equals B, then B equals A. It's called what? Yes, it is symmetric property of equality. Now it's your turn to answer. What property is illustrated by the statement if x plus 4 equals 3, then 3 equals x plus 4? What to choose? Reflexive, symmetric, transitive, substitution. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, it's the symmetric property of equality. Example 3b. What property is illustrated by the statement if 3 equals x and x equals y, then 3 equals y? Means it's like a chain and we choose the first one and the last one. What do we name this property? Is it reflexive, symmetric, transitive, substitution? Yes, for sure, it is transitive property of equality. Now, this is the same table for you to revise. Reflexive, symmetric, transitive, substitution. You need to remember these properties very well. Solve. Now, this is the main point in our lesson for today, solving linear equation. Solve m minus 5.48 equals 0.02 and check your solution. So this is the original equation, and now we need m alone, so we need to get rid of the subtracted number 5.48. We will do it by addition. If we add 5.48 for both sides, it will give you 0.2 plus 5.48, which is 5.5. Or simply you can say, I can switch, I can take this one to the other side in positive sign, and you are going to add, so m equals 5.5. Now how can you check? Take this 5.5 and replace it by m, and check if the left hand side is equal to the right hand side or not. 5.5 minus 5.48 is giving you 0.02, is the same as the right hand side, so your answer is accurate. The solution is 5.5. Solve 18 equals half t and check your solution. This is the original equation. 18 equals half t, so we need to get rid of the half multiplied by t. We can multiply by the reciprocal 2 over 1 for both sides, because if you multiply by the reciprocal, now the 2 will cancel the 2, so you can have t alone. So t equals 36. Now how can you check if really t equals 36 or not? Replace t by 36 and do put here question mark, because we are asking ourselves, is it equal or not? What is half of 36? Really half of 36 is 18, so your answer is accurate, and really the solution is 36. Now it's your turn to answer. Pause the video and try to solve. Choose whether A, B, C or D. What is the solution of the equation x plus 5 equals 3? Very easy for everyone. Yes, it must be negative 2. Let me show you how. This is the original equation, x plus 5 equals 3. I'm going to take the 5 to the other side in different signs, so x equals 3 minus 5. So 3 minus 5 is negative 2. What is the solution to the equation 2 over 3x equals 10? Is it A, B, C or D? Try to answer. Yes, must be C. Why is that? This is 2 over 3x equals 10. This is the original equation. I'll multiply both sides by the reciprocal, which is 3 over 2 times 3 over 2. 3 got cancelled, 2 got cancelled, so x becomes alone. Now 10 multiplied by 3, 30 divided by 2, 15. So the answer is really 15. Solve 53 equals 3 multiplied by y minus 2 minus 2 multiplied by 3y minus 1. The first step for sure to expand these brackets means this 3 will be multiplied by the first and second, and this negative 2 multiplied by the first and second, and you need to pay attention for the sign very well. So this is the original equation. Let's expand now. So 3 times y will give you 3y. 3 times negative 2 will give you negative 6. Negative 2 times 3y will give you negative 6y. And negative 2 times negative 1 will give you positive 2. Now we can gather the y's together. Positive 3y and negative 6y will give you negative 3y. And you have here negative 6 and positive 2 will give you negative 4. Now this is very simple linear equation. If you add 4 to both sides, or you can get this negative 4 to the other side in positive, 53 will be 57 equals negative 3y. Now divide both sides by negative 3. if you divided both sides by negative 3, this will give you y equals negative 19. So the solution is y equals negative 19. It's your turn to solve now. Pause the video and try to solve, and you will discover that the answer will be A. Let me show you why it's A. We keep the 25 as is, then 3 will be multiplied by the first and second, so this will be 6x plus 6 minus 5 the first and second, so negative 10x negative 5 or minus 5. Now let's gather x's together. This is 25 equals 6x minus 10x will give you negative 4x, and positive 6 minus 5 is positive 1. Take this one to the other side in negative, so 25 will be 24 equals negative 4x. Now divide by negative 4 for both sides. This will give you negative 6, and this will be x, means x equals negative 6. Now the formula for the surface area S of a cone is S equals pi r L plus pi r squared, where L is the slant height of the cone and R is the radius of the base. Solve formula for L. Solve for L means we need this L to be alone. We need the whole problem to be L equal, and instead of S equal to be L equal. Very easy. Just imagine that this L is x and try to solve for L. So this is the original formula, and we can subtract negative pi r squared from both sides, or you can say I will take this part to the other side in different sign. So you can get S minus pi r squared equal pi r L. Now still you need this L alone, so you must divided pi r here, divided pi r, and here divided pi r, and let's see the solution. So if you divide by pi r for both sides, you can get L alone as S minus pi r squared over pi r. So this is the answer. L equals S minus pi r squared over pi r. Now the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is P for perimeter equals 2L plus 2W, 2 length plus 2 width, where P is the perimeter and L is the length and W is the width of the rectangle. What is this formula? Solve for W. Means we need W equals. Is it A, B, C or D? Pause the video and try to answer. You will find the answer will be yes. W equals P minus 2L over 2. Let me show you how. This is P, the original one. P equals 2L plus 2W. We need to find W alone, so I'll move 2L to the other side in different signs. So P minus 2L equals 2W. Let's divide by 2 for both sides. This 2 got cancelled, so really W equals P minus 2L over 2. Now if 4g plus 5 equals 4 over 9, what is the value of 4g minus 2? Very easy question. Try to pause the video and answer, and you will find the right answer will be so this is the original equation. 4g plus 5 is equal to 4 over 9. Now if you subtract 7 from both sides, because we all know that 5 minus 7 will give you negative 2, so 4g minus 2 will be negative 59 over 9. So the answer should be C. Now this is your turn to answer. If 2x plus 6 equal negative 3, what is 2x minus 3? Yes, it should be D. Why it should be D? Because you know that the original equation is 2x plus 6 is equal to negative 3, and I need this positive 6 to be negative 3, so I will subtract 9 from both sides. So this will be here minus 9, here minus 9, so positive 6 minus 9 will be negative 3 is equal to negative 3 minus 9 is negative 12. So the answer is negative 12. By this, my dear students, we come to the end of our lesson for today. Till we meet again, goodbye.